Hello and welcome back to Hyperstone Quest. We are heading out to the whirlpool today, and the goal is 20 treasures. I cannot promise that we will succeed, but I can promise that we will give it a really serious try. So the main things that I've learned about the whirlpool are, first of all, when in doubt, go down. Second of all, always be watching the edges of the screen, especially above you and counterclockwise to you, because those are the two places where enemies can really get at you easily. We're basically trying to solve two puzzles simultaneously. One puzzle is how do we get treasures, and the other puzzle is how do we not die. And so, a lot of times those puzzles come into conflict. And so you need to be aware that one of them is much more important than the other. And we want to try and stay within 100 steps of the edge. That is the boundary where we can escape with an orb of water. There's 3 ways to escape from the whirlpool. One is an orb of safety, that's the easiest way. The second is an orb of water, and that is the second easiest way. And the third is what I call laddering. Basically, oops, when in doubt, go down. Basically climbing from one boat to the next to make your way up. So like here we actually have an opportunity to ladder up to some treasures. And then you can't actually chase treasures from the outside. You have to go down into and then climb back up, which is not always possible. And so whenever we can get treasures from above us, we should. One of the things that I'm going to be really paying attention to is spawning new cells. That's something that is very important, because that is where treasures come from. It's where the boats that we can climb with come from. Unfortunately, it's also where enemies come from. Alright, things are looking a little dicey. I have 3 pirates up here, and I just want to try and get them lined up, and so I'm going to see if I can remember how to do that here. Okay, probably the thing to do would have been to stay low. It's really not looking good here. But oh no, okay, so there's another one coming from about 10 o'clock, and yeah, it is really not looking good at this point, and that's game over. Alright, well, we can give that a few more tries, and I'll probably run through it and do some edits, and we'll see if I can get this in a few more attempts. Speedrunning is something that I'm always very proud of how far I've come. When I first started playing Hyper Rogue, I kind of offhandedly said, maybe I'll speedrun this one day, because I was still getting into speedrunning, and I was still kind of feeling like I needed to find the right game to run. And I kind of didn't think that was going to be even possible. It's like it was one of those things. It's like, well, one of these days it might be cool, but probably not going to happen. And now, I'm definitely not at the top of the leaderboard. But it's something that I have put a lot of effort into. I hesitate to call it work because I have enjoyed playing this game. I've never made myself play this game. I've never pushed through any kind of adversity. I've never had to, sit down and play the game and practice even though I didn't want to. I only ever play this game when I want to play it. And I only ever play this game how I want to play it. And somehow I have become very good at it by doing that. Though there are some people on the Hyper Rogue Discord who are miles away better than me. I did not realize that we'd actually passed our 10th treasure. Never enter the wetland. We passed a wetland. That's one of the lands that you must never enter from the Land of Eternal Motion, because it is just too dangerous. We should have all of the treasures that we need already. Yep, there we go. All right. We're back here in 2.5 minutes. Not bad. We should be able to get a lot of attempts. I do have something scheduled today in about 20 minutes from when I'm recording this, so we want to get as many attempts in as we can. Oops, I created an empty row. That, I was not paying attention. That very nearly was game over. I see a pirate and a shark over there. I wanted to ladder up a little higher, but I'm not sure that's the best idea while those two are there. Now, when in doubt, go down. That is why we game overed the last time, is because I did not follow my own rule. I did not go down when I was in doubt. And you can see I'm making a lot of careless plays here because I have a hard time doing what I call gear shifting. And it looks like this is going to be okay. Managed to clutch that out somehow. RNG was on my side. I am so good at not seeing enemies. Oh, that's game over for sure. Living Cave is quite easy to dip. One of the challenges that I want to do, though, one of the things I really want to work on is not dipping, because that is a habit that I tend to rely on. And every land in this game is designed to not be dipped. And so I should have the skills to get through it without dipping. Let's see if we can find an exit here. There we go. Out into the open ocean. Now that's going to summon some rattling Avengers, but they're just as easy to deal with as the rattlings. Maybe should have considered that pirate and shark before I went in here. Yeah, it looks like we've actually got a few rattlings here. And apparently they're more difficult to deal with in the whirlpool than you might think. Now, I'm never sure how deep we need to be for treasures to start spawning. But I see a couple down here. Okay, how are we doing? Where's... Okay, so there's a couple of pirates up here. Ooh, we've got a few pirates on us now, and that's... Ooh, that's not game over. Okay, I thought that was. Alright, let's go, let's go. Where are we at? 3. Not exactly what I would call a run, but... it's something. I'm not looking for enemies. Wow, we've got a big old cluster here. Look at this. This is so... Oh, no, oh, no, 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 no. Okay, anyway, yeah, there was a big old cluster there. But, oh no! I created a gap! I moved down by mistake instead of moving around. Okay, no, I think I've really created a gap here. Alright, we're not going to be able to ladder out of there in anything like reasonable time. So let's move downwards. I've been really good about staying high. So we can afford to move down for some treasures. You know, we do have the issue here that, you know, treasures that are below us tend to move away very quickly. So the other thing, you know, I say when in doubt, go down. The other thing to keep in mind is be proactive. Chase after stuff. You know, don't just wait. Unless waiting is the right move. Like there, I had to move towards that shark to make that work out. Now, do we have a blank row here? It looks like we might. Oh, and we have a bunch of pirates. And we are at 9 treasures. Okay, that's a day high. Let's see, we don't want an orb of safety yet. Although that's, you know, it's nice to see those circling around. We still have this blank row with, it looks like actually if we move forwards, we can get to it. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so this is what I was talking about with the, solving 2 puzzles at once and getting distracted by them. Is that I was so focused on getting those treasures that I wasn't actually paying attention to combat. And that's what tends to get me killed. It looks like we can ladder out here, though the sharks are getting pretty aggressive at this point. Sharks cannot go through boats. That's a good thing to remember. That's going to affect the tactics. This might be game over. Okay. That actually worked. This shark can't get to us because it's clockwise from us. So we can fight that one. and then move over to that one. And then I'm going to keep laddering because treasures keep spawning. And we want to get treasures as high up as we can. And as we get more and more treasure, we're going to get more and more heat. So I do need to be mindful of that. But it looks like we're also getting more and more boats for that reason. And that makes a lot of things easier. It makes laddering much easier. I see an orb of water over there. We need 3 more treasures after that one. Two more. Let's see if we can get all of these before that that orb of water goes off screen. We can go downwards in order to keep the orb of water on screen for longer. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this orb of water. We have a magic boat now. We can just grab this last treasure. There we go, 20 treasures from the whirlpool. Now we just need to escape, and we should have Pure Tactics mode unlocked for the whirlpool. Alright, that was my big goal today. We have succeeded. It took quite a few tries, but we did it. I am very pleased. Let's just find an orb of safety. The pirates tend to carry them around. And we do have 10 treasures, 10 phoenix feathers, so it should be entirely doable. It's just a matter of time. It is just a matter of time. There we go, there's one. Right into it. Okay. So, next time, we're right here by a Caribbean. That would actually be a great place to go. So that might be what we do next time. Probably going to save the Living Fjord until later on because water elementals are a big threat. But we're making some serious progress. So we're going to keep at it, and we'll probably switch between modes a little bit and try some different things. You know, next time we game over, I don't know when that'll be. We might change course a little bit, but until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.